Welcome to TriPoint Report, your trusted lens on immigration and global shifts immigration. A set of proposed U.S. air travel regulations is currently under preliminary discussion and is said to align with President Donald Trump's America First 2.0 agenda. Although these regulations are not yet law, they have generated public debate due to their focus on carry-on luggage, specifically what those items might reveal about a traveler's identity, origin, or beliefs. Legislative context: National Air Reform Act, NAR. These proposals are being considered under the National Air Reform Act, NAR, a draft legislative framework that could expand federal control over domestic air travel, introduce new categories of screening and surveillance, shift regulatory authority further toward the executive branch. Proposed core policy areas: transparent electronics and visibility mandates. Electronic devices larger than a smartphone would be required to be stored in clear, tamper-proof containers with visible serial numbers. These containers would be scanned and logged by federal systems at TSA checkpoints. Enforcement methods may include facial recognition, device ID linking, and random inspections. Supporters argue this could improve security. Privacy advocates warn of potential overreach in digital surveillance. Country of origin restrictions. Items manufactured in countries deemed adversarial to the U.S. may be banned from carry-on luggage, even if purchased domestically. The stated reason is national security, particularly concerns over embedded surveillance or ideological threats. Critics caution this could lead to selective enforcement, profiling, and economic disruption. Federal fees based on carry-on weight. A federal surcharge would apply to any carry-on exceeding 15 pounds at $10 per additional pound. This proposal is framed as an environmental effort to reduce baggage weight and lower carbon emissions. Exemptions may apply to higher travel classes and government personnel. However, concerns have been raised about income-based discrimination and increased travel costs for the general public. Ideological declarations before boarding. Travelers may be required to submit a digital declaration confirming that their carry-on does not promote or represent any ideology or group hostile to U.S. interests. Foreign nationals would face additional declarations regarding travel purpose and ideological alignment. These statements would be stored in TSA databases and cross-checked using AI tools. Free speech advocates argue this could violate First Amendment rights and disproportionately impact minorities and immigrants. Biometric matching of luggage to passengers. Every carry-on would be linked to a specific traveler via biometric identification, including facial scans, iris data, or voice recognition. Each item would receive a digital tag tied to the owner. Unauthorized exchanges or discrepancies would be flagged automatically. Data collected would be stored indefinitely in federal cloud servers, raising concerns over long-term tracking, data breaches, and false positives. National Air Reform Act, NAR Legislative Foundation. If passed, the National Air Reform Act would designate air travel as a strategic security asset, expand Homeland Security's role in travel oversight, grant the executive branch authority to impose temporary rules without full congressional approval during emergencies. Supporters claim this would modernize airport security. Critics believe it could pave the way for ideological screening, expanded surveillance, and invasive data collection. Looking ahead, a shift in travel norms. If enacted, these changes would transform air travel from a process focused on physical safety to one centered on ideological compliance and behavioral analysis. What passengers carry, where it was made, how much it weighs, and how it aligns with national interests may all come under scrutiny. While supporters argue these measures increase efficiency and security, critics see them as a threat to civil liberties, class equity, and constitutional protections. Share your thoughts. Do these proposed regulations make travel safer or more invasive? Should biometric tracking become a standard part of the travel process? How do we protect both security and freedom? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more updates.